Today, a few people are on sick leave and a few people are on vacation. So let's start. I'll start with Ajay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can update what you have done last week.
Sir, I informed you, sir, to last week I'm in vacation. Now only I'm attending that lesson.
So you are joining from today.
Yes, sir.
So have you watched the recording of classes?
Yeah, I'm seeing that recording.
Okay. So are you clear on what you have to do, or do you have any question?
No, no, sir. If any questions means I will ask him.
Okay. So what you are working today? What is the plan?
Sir, today services, why services want to learn?
Sorry,
Services, sir.
which services?
AWS 5 services.
So you are going to prepare the summary for those 5 services, or you have prepared it and you are going to
Summaries, sir.
you are preparing today.
I am preparing.
Which services you have picked up?
Sorry, sir.
Which services you have picked up?
So I am RDX like that, sir.
I want to know exactly which services you are doing.
Exact service.
Yeah, I want to
So,
know services which you are going to explore.
so I will explore. No, no only I came, so sir, I have 5 minutes take.
You right away you check it and then you come back and you need to tell me which services you are going to.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Akshada.
Yes, I have done the multiple inheritance. That day I was getting an error. So I've tried multiple inheritance through interface. Uh, should I share the screen?
Yeah, please.
Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah, so this is multiple inheritance through interface. So there are two.
First again give overview what is multiple inheritance. If you have the diagram and description, so that clearly explain, and then go to the code.
Uh,
See
ju-
these,
ju-
yeah, just wanted to tell couple of things, right? So these opportunities of your demonstration, you are not going to demonstrate again and again, right?
yes,
Do it
yes.
very well and make sure that none of the points are skipped,
Okay,
so that same thing which you are doing it, you can again and again revise later on and make yourself more and more powerful.
okay. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Is one of the inheritance in Java where one class extending more than one class. So Java does not support multiple inheritance. because it is getting ambiguity, because two methods cannot be executed at the same time. Like there is a class sub, and they have two superclasses, like superclass 1 and superclass 2. So both the superclass have same method, for example sample method. So both the like class sub cannot inherit both the class methods, so it is creating ambiguity. So multiple inheritance is doesn't Java doesn't support multiple inheritance. So we
Let
have
me correct.
done multiple inheritance in interface.
Yeah, let me correct your statement.
So here I've created two interfaces: interface animal eat and animal travel.
Akshata, hold on. Let me correct a statement, right? So you said Java does not support multiple inheritance. So that
Yes.
is not correct statement. Java does not support multiple inheritance by extending multiple classes.
Yeah.
That is the statement, because it does support multiple inheritance, but by implementing multiple interfaces.
Okay.
That is what you are going to explain, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So it does support, but via interfaces, not via
Right.
classes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So I've done multiple.
Yeah, EC2 offers security, reliability, high performance, and cost-effective infrastructure so as to meet demanding businesses needs. Currently, everyone doing as a business on cloud. That's why they want security, reliability, and high performance. Less cost, less cost will be using. Coming
Hold on.
to
Go back. Go back. Okay. So, can you tell me why Amazon or any other cloud services wanted to, design something like this EC2 instances?
to store data in cloud platform.
Yes. So, why we need it? Why not our laptop, computer, or servers?
Yeah, sir. In case of our laptops and servers will be crash, in case of any other issues, in cloud it won't happen anything. Why? Because it was data stored in the multiple regions, multiple availability zones. We can retrieve through the logins. It is in the cloud.
So, even EC2 also that also they may crash. It is same like how we might
Yeah,
have.
we have a backup.
We can also have backup.
Yeah, and we will be connecting to the another instance. Will like it is getting any crashes, it automatically data backup into the another instance.
Even we can do a backup. No, I will
Uh,
have a server in Chennai. One is in Bangalore, or one
okay,
is in New York. I can keep. I can back up.
okay.
So how does it help in cloud?
To data security, data
I
store
can
and
have data
security.
security
Huh?
separate. I can have my own data center and secure it. No.
Uh, Data center security. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So I'll tell you, right? See,
Okay,
everything personally possible. Why not? Everything is possible,
okay,
but the maintenance cost is very high.
okay.
And also, if your business is, let's say, e-commerce, you want to sell products. Your main business is to sell products, not to develop a software or manage the infrastructures, because you need resources. You need energy and time to manage that. correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if cloud is providing that, first thing is that resource management, your effort is taken away. So you can focus only in your business,
Yes, yes.
main part. Second part is the cost. So I can have a server in New York, Bangalore, Chennai, or cities. Just understand the effort which I require to maintain those servers, and also I have to buy it, whether I use it for 1 year or 1 day, or but if I have certain application I want to make, a small application or whatever it is, I can launch it for a day, for 10 days, for 1 month, for a year, for many years. As much as I need, I will use it, I will close it.
Okay,
But
okay.
if you are maintaining you personally, you have to buy it. Whether you, if you don't use it, gone. You have to
Okay,
resell.
okay.
You won't get it even 50% price of that.
Yes, yes.
Lose. Now you see the startups companies who are trying out day by day to do something. Even all these people like you and me who are learning.
Yes, sir. Yes,
For
sir.
our learning purpose, I need different types of EC2, different services and all. They are giving free of cost also. Even if I
Yes,
want with by paying license with a minimal amount, I can pay, use it and leave it. And when I see yes, I will require for long time, I can buy it more license. So these are the major advantages which cloud provides. That is why each and every company are moving to cloud now. Okay, and
yes,
you
sir.
talked about the security also. Yes, so same thing. If I want to manage the security myself, my investment will be very high. But if cloud is providing it, it is very easy and in very cheaper.
Yes, yes, sir.
So these are the things you should be calling out whenever somebody asks why I need a cloud, why I
Yeah.
need a EC2 instance. I can do it in my own laptop or personal computer, or I can have one server and purchase one public IP and okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any question from anybody? Okay, move on.
Thank you. Yeah, it is a cloud service it is a cloud computing service offered by the cloud server service provider AWS. You can scale the configuration of the EC2 instance. You have the configured based on the demand of the application, attaching the auto scaling group to the EC2. Basically, auto scaling is used for getting any traffic from customers automatically using auto scaling created instance. For example, one instance can manage 100 users. In case of getting 120, 130, automatically it will create the another instance. Traffic will be sent into the another instance. That's the main purpose of using auto scaling. This is the diagram of EC2 instance.
Go back again to the previous slide. Tell me in general what you understand by auto scaling or scaling one application.
And basically currently running a Republic Day sales in Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
In this moment, lot of users accessing the Amazon application,
Right.
getting traffic from users to the application very high. At that moment, traffic won't be crash. At that moment, they are using auto scaling, automatically create the
Why it
instance
will crash?
and
Why?
more traffic.
More traffic means it will reject the traffic. It will take let's say your CPU is RAM is 4 GB or 16 GB. As much it can take, it will take that much request, and then remaining it will reject. Why it will crash?
The more customer no need to wait more time.
Mm-hmm. Means
That's why
it needs to improve the performance,
yes, yes.
right? So what technically what does it happen now? What happens? What do you do to scale it?
They, traffic, reduce the traffic.
No, when I say that, you will you will scale it. Or so what does it mean? What exactly it happens technically?
Create the instance and terminate the instance automatically without human interaction.
Right. So that is one. You can create more instances and have your services so that your traffic will be distributed into more number of.
Slaves.
Okay, that is one way of scaling. Do you know what type of scaling it is?
I don't know.
Okay, okay. This is called horizontal scaling.
Okay, okay.
There are two types of scaling. Do you know what are they?
No, 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 I don't know.
Anybody wants to tell?
Horizontal and vertical.
Correct. Horizontal and vertical. Do you know what is vertical scaling? Horizontal, I told you. What is vertical scaling?
Maybe continuously same traffic and it not need to create instance and decrease instance. Parallelly it will go getting any traffic.
When you
It
say
will work.
parallelly, that is what is you're creating more instances. That is only horizontal. But what is vertical scaling?
It's not created instances depend upon
That
the
is fine.
traffic.
It will not create instances. But what it will create?
I don't know.
Extend the capacity of the
Extend
extend the capacity. Sir. If
extend
there
the
is a core,
capacity. Correct. Extend the
yeah,
capacity of what?
resizing.
Capacity of what?
I mean the resizing of our EC2 instances. Like if we need to storage or the RAM can be
Correct.
increased.
Correct. So that is what is your vertical scaling. Okay. So when you talk about scaling, you need to have very clear understanding what you are talking about. What exactly physically it is doing inside. Because see, for other teams, they don't need to know in detail. Okay, what is happening in the backend. But as a DevOps engineer, you need to know not only the concept. Concept is must and mandatory first step. But technically, what is that sizing need to be increased? What are the number of instances need to be increased or reduced? How they are behaving? If something is crashed, what is going to happen? Okay, how to roll back? Okay, all those things you have to taken into consideration. You have to know those in detail through your step by step, line by line logs. Okay, so I'm just giving this, this kind of ideas so that you yourself, when you explore it back to EC2, you understand and try to study more in deeper.
Okay, sir.
See, till now, what you are doing is people do is they say, okay, go to interview. Do you know what are the services? No, I know EC2. Okay, fine. What do you do with EC2? I can create instance and I can install something. But in the behind the scene with EC2, there are so many things which someone needs to know as a good DevOps engineer. Right? So these all points do focus. I'm recording it. Listen it once again and make sure you consider these points, memorize, explore, read it more, okay, and increase your skills on this particular service.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the easy to work as a diagram. Region, availability zone, VPC, internet gateway, security group, instances, elastic, EBS, volume.
Can you explain again in overview what is this diagram for?
Easy to background work. The how it works, how it access private key, and how it access internet gateway. and the security group instances, volumes, elastic, black store.
Okay, I think you are nearer, but not clear what you're trying to explain. Anybody wants to explain this diagram? Why someone needs to know this? Why one person, a DevOps engineer or whoever is going to work with EC2 instance, why he needs to know about this diagram? Let me explain you. Okay. Feel free if anybody wants to. Swipe, you want to tell? Add something to it? Okay, let me tell you a little bit around it. Okay. See, previously I mentioned whenever you create one resource or you want to use your AWS cloud or any cloud account, first is your accounts need to be created. So you are getting access, you are registering to the cloud, right? Now, once you have account into the cloud, then you have to create cloud infrastructure. So cloud infrastructure starts with your virtual private network. That is the VPC. But that VPC belongs to either certain region or availability zone, right? You want to create your machines, systems, instances, resources in which country, which city, right? That is very important because you would like to have your instances nearer to the customer base where people are going to use your application, right? So if my application users are from India, first thing is I will try to keep my resources in India. So that would be in Mumbai or Delhi or Hyderabad, wherever it is, right? Now if I see that okay, customer base is more from Maharashtra or in the South India, in Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, Kerala, I will keep it in Mumbai. If they are from North India, right, I will keep it in Delhi. If they are little bit on the eastern part or not exactly eastern, but let's say Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal or some part of Tamil Nadu, MP and all, then I'll keep it in Hyderabad, right? So that my traffic will be nearest and performance will be better. So you just think that choosing your region is so important before you create one instance. You understand the point, how important it is? Without
So,
knowing, default, let's say in your AWS account, it is showing, some, region in America, North America. You have chosen that, you have created the instance, you have deployed the application, but you are seeing the application is very slow. You will not have any clue why it is slow, right? But if you know, okay, region, my system I have created in US and I'm trying to use it from Bangalore, so definitely traffic will go to US and then come back. So many round trips happening in so much of distance. So your region is very important. So region you can consider kind of it is a country or continent, something like that. And availability zone is kind of a data centers or cities level, city level. You can consider in that way. So you will have a region. Under that, you will have multiple availability zone, which you need to keep nearest. Now within availability zone, now I am creating my virtual private network. So all network related security layers will lie under this VPC. Virtually, you are separating or creating certain areas within that availability zone. Again, within that availability zone, what happens is you will have data centers or racks. In the data center, you will have racks where several physical servers will be there. Now, within those physical servers, you are creating a virtual network. And inside that virtual network, now again, you will create security groups. so that you can split or categorize the instances based on the security group. And then once you have the security groups in place, under that now you will create the resources and you will tell who can access via which security group or security layer. Okay, so that's how it is being designed. And private key is, it is an key to access to your instance. So you'll have private key and public key. Public key will be shared with people. Private key will retain with you. And when private key public key combination matches, so that I will give a detailed explanation, or I'll ask someone to present and I'll explain you how private key and public key combination works, which is very important as well. Okay, so through that security you basically connect to your instance through multiple ways, via internet, via service to service, through program, okay, through file network, that way. All right, so I'll pause now. Anybody, any question on this? Are you all clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Move on.
Use case of EC2 for deploying application, scaling the application. We were discussed about scaling the application. Coming to the deploying application, in the EC2 instance, you can deploy the application like jar file, war file, or .erv application without maintaining the underlying infrastructure. Coming to scaling application, once you deployed your web application in the EC2 instance, you can scale your application based upon the demand you are having by scaling the EC2 instance. This is the EC2 operating systems like Amazon, Red Hat, Ubuntu, Windows, SUSE, Linux. And coming to the EC2 and also
Yeah, just hold on. Go back to the previous slide. So I just want to correction. It is not EC2 instance operating system.
okay.
So basically, when you say EC2 instance, that is a blank computer system, which is a virtually it is created within a big machine. Now, in that blank machine, which operating system you want to install, that is up to you. Okay. Now, when you are creating the instance, Amazon is giving you the option to choose the operating system, okay, in the starting itself, so that
Yes.
they can prepare the script. They have built-in script already, which they can run and create the instance, install all the required software there. These are all different types of operating systems which you can have when you are creating one EC2 instance. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you know it, but you are not able to explain it. But yeah, try to explain that way.
Sure.
Move on.
Yeah, we have some flavors: Red Hat Linux, Ubuntu Linux, Windows Linux, Amazon Linux. These are the wide range of operating systems to choose from while selecting a AMI. AMI means Identity Access Manager.
No. Tell clearly what is AMI.
Amazon Machine Image.
Is that correct,
Yeah.
guys?
Yes, Amazon Machine Image.
Amazon machine image. I
Yes,
want to
sir.
hear from others. Is it correct? Yeah, I want it to be interactive. Like people should be listening and correcting or adding your comment. That's how you basically improve your skill also.
Okay, sir.
I want to hear from others. Kainde, Swab.
Yes, sir. It's an Amazon image.
Amazon machine image, AMI.
Yes, sir. Correct. Amazon machine image.
All right, go ahead. So what is it? Amazon machine image?
It is a one Linux flavor. అంటే choose the it will be used for choose the Linux flavors like Amazon or Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS, and any other Linux machines.
Yeah, that I understand. But what physically it is? I want to go in deeper.
Mhm. It it is used for mainly to launch the EC2 instance.
Okay. I will tell you. How many of you know about Docker?
And yeah,
Are you getting
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
any relation with Docker?
yes sir, yes sir.
So what is
yes,
it?
sir.
Docker is a containerization tool. It is used for build, deploy, run the application very fastly,
Hmm.
and also create images, containers.
So you're talking about that image here?
Yes, be like yes.
So what do we do? How do we create this image?
Docker pull image name
Hmm.
using Docker.
Right. So see this small term AMI very important. Okay. Uh, you have so many different operating systems. Okay. It includes so many libraries. Yes, and all its properties, features, and this and that. Okay. So now when you are creating the EC2 instance, you have to install a particular operating system along with all different types of configuration details required. Okay. So what Amazon has done is it has created that image for you already and kept it in
Yes
the
sir.
repository. Okay. With different flavor of configurations. So you have an option to choose. So when you are going to create the EC2 instance, you are getting a list of so many different images, right? And each image comes with its own configuration details, and it has so many different type of configuration properties, right? So just think how it is making your job easy. If you want to create such thing, personally, which in the starting I was calling you, why can't you create your own physical machine? Why you are going to use cloud,
Okay.
right? If you see the different types of configurations and properties, it itself is a huge thing, and making the right choice, right configuration is a big deal. And then changing from one image to another image is also another second step, which is time consuming, right? So
Yes sir.
these EMI images are ready-made available for you, and you can choose it, and that is how they are able to launch your instance also so fast, because these all configurations, automations, scripts, everything is there. They have it in the background. They have provided us just UI, simple UI, that anybody and everybody can choose particular options they are looking for. So then in the background, all those commands will run manually, and it will make it ready for you.
Yes.
So like, you go to a restaurant, just order something in the front desk, right? In the back end, there is a very big kitchen.
Yes sir.
The moment you put the order in the back end, now based on the quality of the restaurant and the processes and techniques they follow, that first they will prepare with best quality. So in the back end, they will cook everything, and they will within
Servo.
30 minutes, within seconds, minutes, they will serve you. Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right.
This is a dashboard of EC2. First, we log in into the AWS account and direct into the management console. Click on services, and that services choose EC2 and get into the instance running stage. Automatically went into the redirect into the creating the instance using AWS. Yeah, that's enough today from my side.
Or do you create it and so on?
Right now.
I mean, if you have done that practice yourself and you are prepared, then you tell.
Yeah, wait 1 minute. I will show. Into services,
MOD.
EC2. Missions.
Anki, can you show the navigation path first?
Sure. Yeah, I went into the AWS website.
Yes.
I using I used my credentials.
Yeah, you logged in. Then
Yeah, after
how
next
someone can easily find out where EC2 instances?
yeah, search in search bar, type EC2.
Right. That is one way. Another way.
Instance. I
This
will
is one
create.
way to go there. What is the other way?
I went into services. In services, it will show the EC2.
Right. You can go to the services also. These are recently viewed. If you don't have the recently viewed, still you can explore and you can find out EC2.
Yeah.
But best way is always search it.
I was created Jenkins and Docker images. I will going to install new image, new instance. This is the AMI. I choose Ubuntu. This is the instance type.
You don't need to hurry up. I mean, you may think that everybody knows about it. That is fine. Everybody knows IC. Okay. Go one by one step. Try to give good tips on each of those steps.
Yeah.
Okay?
Went into launch instance. In that launch instance, you will have to give the name of the instance. After next, choose the
regarding the naming convention. Okay. Yeah, just remove new. Okay. So see it's saying my web server, right? So I mean, you can give new or anything, but always try to give some meaningful name. Okay. So for example, you are trying to right now give a demo, right? You just say demo to GTS or something like that. Give some meaningful name always.
Okay. My web server. Choose the AMI. I choose the Ubuntu. This is used for Instance type free tier is T2.micro and T2.small is 1 CPU, 2 GB of RAM, and T2.medium is 2 CPUs and 4 GB of RAM, and it is used for storage purpose.
Yeah, go back to your previous instance type. Okay. Can you tell little more about the prices, how long you can have it, how many hours you can use?
Yeah, basically AWS giving per month 750 hours free for every customer.
Hmm.
They no need to charge using T2.micro. If you are created a 3 instance in 1 hour, used 1 hour, it will understand, it will run the time as 3 hours. 3 instance running on 1 hour, it will calculate it as a 3 hours. And you have to give the key pair. Key pair is used for password security for protected. Our university machine is uh, protected by others
Do you know how the key pair works?
as security purpose.
Now, I know security purpose, but behind the scene, how does it work? What is key pair?
Like password
Yes. Like password. What else?
to secure our data.
Yes, to secure it data, but how does it do actually? That how does it secure it?
Basically, we will log in into the other laptop or other virtual server using AWS account. Must be need that key pair download key pair values download in our local machine. It will access from our local machines. If it is okay, it is the main server and main system. We have to give the authorization.
Hmm. I'll give you little information on this. Okay, later on we'll go in deeper. See, when you have a key pair, okay, it will create private and public key.
Okay.
Okay, and then this machine is launched. Okay, and you need to give that private when you want to connect to that instance.
Okay.
Okay, now what will happen is when you are sending any signal to this instance, it will encrypt that signal through that key, through your
Key.
key.
Password.
And then
Key pair.
signal will be sent to the AWS server. AWS server has the public key already. It will decrypt that, okay, based on it, and then it will understand that it is coming from the correct client or not.
Yes.
Then again, when AWS sending the response back to you, you have to decrypt it again, which it does automatically, and then it will display the result to you.
So,
So if someone does not have that private key, he will not be able to access that instance. Okay, go on.
yeah. I'm going to launch the instance. Yeah, it's launched successfully. It is in pending stage.
So it did not ask you where it, what was the region, what was the.
No. Already I am in North Virginia.
Yes, so these are the things which you have to cognizant about, right? So in the starting only I told that when you are creating an instance, you have to be very cognizant where you are creating the instance.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, then no. Hold on. There are a lot. Okay. See, you have these tabs: details, status, monitoring, security, network,
Security
storage,
network
tag.
storage
Okay.
tags.
Okay. So what I will ask you is, you go through each one of them very thoroughly. Okay.
Okay.
And understand each one of them properly, and then demonstrate
Next class?
next in the next session.
For
Okay.
sure.
Okay. And I don't want you to miss to tell about the your region and availability zone and all,
For sure.
along with your security groups, whatever possible. Okay.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
this is very very important, because see, you launch something, practice it something for your personal work, nobody cares. For learning purpose, nobody cares. Suppose you already joined GTS as an employee, and we have asked you, Mr. Anki, create one instance where you have to deploy one microservice or one web application. Now, considering these all parameters, if you would have created the instance, and it is our official licensed account, and you created the instance in Virginia, whereas I need it in Mumbai, how much cost you will be occurring for the company? You just see. You are realizing, right, that as a DevOps
Yes.
engineer, what all quality you need to build within yourself to claim that you deserve a DevOps engineer position. Am I right, guys?
Yes, sir.
It's for everybody,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, sir.
Yes, sir.
right? So this is what is required, and I am going to help you out to pinpoint on every steps and stages, so that you learn it, and you have to mean it. And see, the recordings which I am making, no, these are very very useful. Sometimes you may get bored. Oh, it is not an official recording. Oh, you have to wait so much time to see this 1 hour of time. But the knowledge which I am distributing in this, it is a havoc. Do you realize, guys?
We are watching it for the reference.
Yes, sir.
It is not only a reference, but to mean it. You have to memorize
Yeah.
that. You have to practice those. And see, just by hearing, okay, we have to do like this, and you just forget about it, it will not help. You have to memorize it, and so much that anybody, when you're in your sleep, if anybody asks you create one instance, you won't miss a step, that without one region you created one instance. I'll give you one analogy, right? You When you are practicing for your driving license for your bike or car, before, why they ask for testing? Before testing, even when you were a child, you won't look left and right, and you will try to cross the road, right? Only through practice, day by day, your parents taught you that you have to look at left and right, and then only cross the road. When you are learning for your bike or driving license, all the rules and regulations whatever are there, you have to practice. So that is why for 2 3 months you have to practice before you appear for the test for the driving license. It is not that you have read the rule and you have by hearted, and if anybody asks you what is the rule, you can tell it. No, that won't work. You have to practice it, then only it will work. And that is what is these all sessions for. I want to make sure you guys practice it well and make it fluent through, so that you don't make those mistakes. I hope clear to everybody.
Can you stop my sharing?
Yeah, go ahead, Anki. But yeah, very good. You are improving a lot, Anki. Okay, the day you started, we had the first conversation, compared to now, whatever you are doing, it is very good progress.
Take it.
Keep it up. Okay. All right. So, is that all from you? Any question you want to ask?
No, no, no. I
You
have
are
it.
clear on the next step?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So I will. This already 11 o'clock. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let's take 10 minutes of break. Okay, 15 minutes. 10-minute break. We'll again come back at 11:10, and then we'll have a quick conversation, and then 11:15 we'll have the again next demonstration or presentation by somebody else. Fine for everybody?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
I mean, not
Okay.
necessary to log off. You can be on the call itself, but we will start the conversation again at 11:10.